Y'all never thought this would happen ever again, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought this would not happen. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. I need to do something, so I'll probably do it in the middle of the stream. I don't mind. It's weird, like actually getting back into streaming. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I was able to come get some things for you guys, but I'm looking for it. SD card? That alert. Hold up. Thank you for the follow. Hang on. Chat. I swear, I know what I'm doing. This is funny. Okay. Let me reply that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Anyway. Hello my little marshmallows and welcome back to, well, me streaming. In all honesty, it's kind of weird getting back into it. Because it has been a long time. And I was able to get something for you guys, but I don't know, we'll see. For right now, what we're gonna do is we are going to do some genshin. As you can see, I did do some of the polls of the recent banner, and I got a story for you real quick. So when the banner first dropped, I think like literally yesterday, the 10th. Like, let's say it was like the very first hours of the banner dropping. I only had like 22 pinks, like, or 22 purples, what do you want to call it? So I was at work, and basically the 10th is my final day at work, and it's the end of the day. Like, we're done. I'm just waiting for my dad to come pick me up, and I was basically just waiting to leave. And I launched Genshin, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do the banner, just for the hell of it. My mod Pillow, already pulled it, so, and I didn't know at the time, so, I did a 10 pull. That was just a throwaway pull. I got nothing. It was just weapons. I dropped another 10. I did another 10 pull, thinking, all right, let's go for Yamori. I came back. I went into that banner with one child, with one adopted child, and that's Klee. After that 10 pull, I came out of that banner with a total of 3 adopted children. So I was like, fuck. I now have to take care of Klee, Diona, and Chi-Chi. Well, at least that's the first time I ever got those two, so hey. I was like, I told my mod about this, and he was laughing. He said I got Yamori in 1 pull, and I was like, all right, fine. I then still had 2 pulls left. I still had two pulls. I dropped 1. I went into the 1 pull just for lulz. Yamori. I got her in one pull. It was funny. I told my mod about this, and he just, I think he was laughing, but he was just like, okay, well, I guess that's your 2020, or is that your guarantee? I don't know if that's my guarantee to my 2020. I have to check my stats. And then I just like, I still got one pull left. I might as well just bank it. Went in there, came out with 4 children now. I got Klee. I got Diona. I got Chi-Chi. I got Sayu. I did not expect to take care of 4 kids now. God damn it. Genshin, why? I did not when did I agree to sign up for I did not want that, but apparently now I have it. So yeah. Another story is when Kazuha banner dropped. So here's the funny thing. Whenever I was doing banners, I was always lucky enough to just pull on the 50-50 and get the 5-star 50-50. Like the advertised 50-50 5-star. I always won. I did it for Klee. I think I skipped banners because I was focused more on work and classes at the time. So I didn't know about the others. So when Klee first dropped, I already got her. Then and keep in mind, I am really low AR, even though I was there when Klee and Venti first dropped. So that's how funny this is. I accidentally skipped Hu Tao and Ganyu. And I wanted to get them, but I missed it. So I think it was Eula. Let's see. Yeah, Eula. So when Eula came out, I dropped some. I think I dropped like, I don't know how much, but I dropped some for Eula. Got her 1 pull. Got a Eula 1 pull. And keep in mind, this was like the last hours of Eula. Like, I didn't even know Eula was out. And this was the last hours. So I pulled her, realized I got a Eula, and I was like, and then 1 or maybe like a few hours later, the banner was done. I forgot. I don't remember the entire thing, but I know I didn't put too much into that banner. Next up was the Kazuha banner. If I'm gonna get my stories correct. Yeah, Kazuha was after Eula. Yeah. Is it? Was it? I have the map right here. I don't want to like say some random things. Let's see. No. It was Eula, then Klee. I skipped the Klee banner because I already had Klee. It's not C6, but I already had Klee. So I was just like, oh, okay. Well, there we go. After that, it was Kazuha. And I was in a call with it. So when Kazuha dropped, I was just like, I have like 10. I might as well go for it. I'm not going to get anything. And I was in a call, and at the time, those a friend and her boyfriend were in a call with me, and they were just there, and they were listening. I did a 10 pull. Shooting star, gold shooting star, and I was like, I got a 5-star. Weapon. I think a 4-star, and then Kazuha. 1 pull, and I got Kazuha. And I'm seeing online like how people are like struggling to get Kazuha, and then me, like hours when the banner just started, I pulled Kazuha like that. That's funny. I then did the Ayako banner, and this is when my 50-50 luck streak just ended. So it was going well, and then at the 50-50 mark, I did not get Ayaka. I actually lost the 50-50. So I was like, oh, okay, let's see who I got then. I got Jean. This is Jean for the very first time I actually got her. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this is the first time I got you, so I'm not that upset. After that, I think I put in some bit more. And then I finally got Ayaka. I'm like, alright, cool. And then who else was on that? Yeah, I got Ayaka. And Jean. I walked away with Ayaka and Jean. 2 characters that I never had. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is it. And after that, we got the, Yamori banner. Yaomi. I cannot pronounce it. I'm gonna call you Yao. I got her. And I was like, yay! And on a 1 pull. I was like, okay, well, here we go. And then, yeah. That's my banner stories. Will you believe me? No, probably not. But is it funny? Yes. Yes, it is. Will I go for Hu Tao and Ganyu? Yes. Because I missed those. Will I go for Zhongli and Venti? If the banners come back. Maybe Albedo. But I need that banners because I missed them. And if I pull Diluc, awesome. I can finally have a Diluc. Because everyone I know has a Diluc. And I'm like, I don't have a Diluc. I want a Diluc. But I got Jean. I'm not that upset. Because Jean, I think like she's a really great healer. I'm not building Jean right now. I'm building Klee and Fitchel. So I can at least do some things. And only reason is because I want to build Klee in like as a god of destruction. That's how Klee is going to get built. So, yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fun times. I'm sorry that I did. Yeah, that's my adventure rank. And I was here on the first banner Klee dropped and yeah. Shocking, huh? I think you can actually tell when you were introduced. I don't know how. Let's see. Can you? I don't know. But I know I was like very early in. Right.
Jumpy dumpty go! La la la! Jumpy dumpty go!
How's that like?
That really hurt! Blazing delight! La la la! La la la! La la la! Beg for mercy! Let's dance! Hi! Boing, boing, boom! Yeah! Yeah! Boom! Boing, boing, boom! Yeah! Yeah. I want to go home now. Freeze to the core.
Not gonna get that.
Come on, we can do it.
Definitely have to hit that.
Hi. Oh. Hi. Oh no.
Clouds high, birds call.
La la la. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
I hate these things.
That really? Yay, I did it!
And he died too,
Wait,
wow.
no, I didn't.
While I died, he died. Okay, well, that's how we go. Okay, just don't hit those things. Don't lag out. Hold up. I want to change something real quick. I think I know what's going on. Good thing I'm building a new computer later. Later, I don't know when. So I don't have to deal with this ever again. Excuse me. Give me a second. I'm gonna reset. In the meantime, I'm gonna do something. I want to see if I can get like a something like a music thing going on. While that loads. Trying to remember something. Hold up. Because it's been a while since I've done this. So. Okay, it was the wrong button. Wrong slash. There we go. There we go. Look, what? Why is it not? Okay. We'll play that in the background. As I utterly lag 10 ways to Sunday. It's gonna be fun times. We are extremely low levels, but you know what? We'll have to be careless.
Crush! Shudder! More speed. Crush!
Ah, he's dead.
Was an accident. Crush! Blood of frost! More speed. Shudder! I'll protect us. La, 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 la. Boing, boing, boing!
It's fun. As one with wind and cloud.
Gotta keep trying. Let the show begin. Hi, hi. Huh, huh. Huh, huh, huh. Hi. Huh, hi, huh. Yeah, huh, huh. Huh. I feel a little weak. Ouch! Boing, boing, boom! Sparks and flash! Woo! Yeah! Boom! Yeah!
Hopefully, you guys, while on the stream, will watch me get better artifacts. Hopefully. It's gonna be fun. Like fun, I mean, for sure. Because I know about the artifacts.
Beg for mercy. Yeah. Freeze to the core. Crush. Yeah. Shudder! Dude, yes, I got my comeuppance. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Blow them all out! La la la!
Wind strike! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike! Oh, that hurts!
I can't stop now. They need me. I'll protect us. Huh. Huh. Oh, hi. Hi. Huh. 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 Yeah. Huh. Huh. Boing, boing, boom!
Clouds high, the birds call! Wind strike.
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin.
Crush! Yes. Beg for mercy. Shudder! What a sorry sight.
Yeah, no, I know my age for that.
La la la, da da da. I wanna go home now.
Wind strike. I must remain calm. Fallen leaves adorn my night. Time to go. So many regrets.
Why has everyone stopped singing?
Usually that guy is no problem. Usually! And now I'm struggling with him. There.
Crush!
Leaving so soon.
That really hurt! My boom! Ouchie! Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go!
That hurt! Clouds high. The birds call.
Shudder!
You can always run dead. Isn't that how you're supposed to escape
Jumpy Dumpy go! Yeah. Hi, yeah. Ouch! Sparks and flash! Woo! Yeah.
time to scout. Crush! Shudder! Crush!
You're still alive? This is not gonna be fun. Huh?
More speed. Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Crush. Well met. Shudder.
La 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 la. I'll protect us.
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Beg for mercy. Shudder. Let us cross swords.
Jumpy. Blow them all up.
Oh, it's you. I know how to deal with you. I was farming you, actually.
Boing, boing, boing. La la la. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The thing is, will I be able to finish you?
What did you do that for? Jumpy dumpy go! Let's dance. Jumpy dumpy go! Blazing delight!
Did I shoot you? Oh, I did.
La la la!
As one with wind and cloud.
Crush. Yeah. Freeze to the core!
Boing, boing, boom!
27. 37. They are 37. Oh no. Now I think I'd be able to. This is when I can start farming the. Not yet, but I can get there and farm the 5-star artifacts. Be a long time though, but we're in this together, aren't we? Hopefully. Hopefully. We're in this together, right guys? Right? Right? Anyone? So I did the inazuma thing only enough to get, like, to start the or at least, yeah, someone started the Mimi? Shlees? I don't know how to pronounce those things. It's the Sillies. There we go. I only did enough just to start those things, that quest. But other than that, yeah. Oh yeah, but also there is like some milestone thing that I want to do. And I feel like you guys will enjoy it a lot, and it'll help boost the community a lot. So, yay. This is gonna be painful, but we might as well do it. So earlier today I was grinding up materials. So, but yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said now I gotta take care of 4 children. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I finally got Yanfei on an Ioga banner, so yay on that. This is my Eula team I've ever built it. This is just DPS and live, but I will do that later. Right now I'm just gonna do my traveling team normally.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Yeah. I'll have Barba as healer, because normally I had Noelle, but I was like, let's just do that. The Traveler is always gonna be leveling up with me, always, and that's hard. That's me. God. Inazuma, we talked about this. Inazuma, we talked about this. Always Inazuma for you. Anyway. I could do Lois, but I'm like, no. The computer can handle it. Just Inazuma. So, from what all you know is that the Traveler arrived to the world and all that, but from the last time we did this, I did not do the Barbados fight. And from then to now, I did the Barbados fight. What? Oh. Well, like, what? Here. Anyway. I'm gonna straight up teleport there. Let me go. I'm gonna teleport. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm still so not fully in the Inazuma quest. Anyway, I basically did the story all the way until the Inazuma, and with the Inazuma part, it was a fun one. I think we had to like do a tournament. It was kind of fun. I did the tournament, and I didn't use any elemental abilities, so I just straight up just sword swacked everyone. I bopped everyone in the head with the sword, so hey. And you can tell that I'm still very new into Inazuma. As you can see, like the electrodes are floating everywhere. So as we're doing it, we'll... I might have... I don't know how I was able to get out of the Rito. I think the only reason why I was able to get it gave the leather during my chance of exploration out of Rito. I just grabbed every single map area so I can not have to deal with that guard again. So yeah.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision.
Oh, right.
After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Because the visions, as we came to know, is not just like a gift bestowed from the gods, but it's like or favor, but it's like their ambition. It's their like everything. It's like having a part of you ripped out from them. So when the Vision Hunt decree, it's from the show. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna do the ball. I'll try and do it off stream. I'll try to do it on stream. Yeah, but and then yeah.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
Well, the man did lose his like goal, his soul.
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Oh yeah, also during the hiatus, you guys will probably find this interesting. I got a capture card. So.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
There are other things that I got, and I don't know where it is, but I will do that for like next stream. I can do it right now, actually. I got like an emoji for you guys.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Paimon! We were just talking about that with everyone.
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Well, you could stay and like have people still care about you. I think. Well, you did lose your vision, but that's probably not too much. You lived here for a long time, though. Everyone depends on you.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
Paimon, is it really that easy?
But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Paimon!
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a
The
look.
man kept the diary.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Division Hunt Decree really does mess people up. Like, how do you just do that? Right? It's not as bad as my computer messing up, but hey, it's something. This doesn't mean you should mess up, computer. Who knows? Oh god.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryu.
That lag spike. Oh god. Remind me one day to just fix that. Oh lord. It was bad enough to I have to reconnect to the server.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right?
I just saw shining there.
Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Huh. I feel like Rhydon is like striking down. Oh, no, this is.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Could that even work? Oh my god, it could. Weird.
That Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
Paimon's probably not a treasure.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during the war, go wait for me in Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Who's he waiting for?
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
Jesus.
Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart.
Their visions
How curious.
Their memories?
Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is
I don't know much about
missing.
the Genshin Impact lore, but that is something I really do want to know about.
Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, and that is kind of sad.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too.
Oh, that's why.
That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Let's get the beautiful music playing. Let's hope you can somewhat still hear me. So, yeah.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Did not expect that would happen. But yeah. I'm right now just like fiddling with the audio because I want to make sure that you can hear the music as well as me. So, because the Genshin Impact music is really beautiful, to be honest.
I've been to the outside world before. They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma, the ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Emergency provisions? Like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
It's like the first incident. He doesn't remember anything.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Oh yeah. I remember doing the Yanfei mission. It was very simple. All you gotta do is just talk to people a lot of times. But just seeing Yanfei in action and just
Still okay?
was funny. It was beautiful.
No, I think it's fine. I like
Oh, alright. I just jumped to water.
We really
That
outdid
sucked.
ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Hi-ya, pew! Yeah. Ooh, wahoo! La la la. Hi-ya.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on,
There's
boss.
still
Think
bombs
of something.
floating.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Not like a was it you, Ludicrous?
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Wait, I didn't agree to this.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
I didn't agree to you.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Aw.
I've been to the
Wonder
outside
what's on
world
the other
before.
side of the ocean.
We're running out of new stories to tell Koichi. What kind of news stories? It's a new story told by Uncle Ramsey. He said he's been to many countries and seen many interesting things. In order to record these things, he wrote something called the Travelage. He showed me a lot of his traveloges. For example, there's a kind of iron carriage that flies in the sky in Fontaine. It runs along an invisible road. It takes no time to travel from one end to another in this village to the other. There's a special kind of grass in Sumeru which can be planted everywhere, anywhere. It can be planted in soil, water, or sand. Once it's planted, it'll sprout and grow. And then there's a kind of boat that can stay at the bottom of the sea for a long time. By riding in that boat, people can go deep to all kinds of things and see all kinds of fishes. Did he tell you about Shiznaya? Shiznaya? Well, I don't think so. Well, that's not the point. Reason Uncle Ramsey stopped sending me his travel lodges for some reason, so I'm running out of stories to tell Koichi. I know that Uncle Ramsey has been staying in a corner of the tea house. I wanted to go find him, but the gatekeeper's sister noticed it wouldn't let me in because I'm a kid. You look old enough. Can you help me ask Uncle Ramsey what happened to those travel lodges? I'm not that old. Anyway, you look like a reliable person. Please help me, Elsie. Oh, you're insisting in reading those travel lodges? No problem. Just give them to me when you're finished. I'll go with you, but I can't get in. I'll wait for you near the tea house. So I'm looking forward to reading Uncle Ramsey's new travel lodge. Bleh, I can't read. Bleh. Bleh. What's that? Oh. I'm having blanks. Oh, who I is, I forgot. Oh. She's random NPC, okay.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these islands.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Probably.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
Booga booga.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
Aww.
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone,
Genshin.
I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
You should have rated me, though.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
My face is not
I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Oh, God.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Paimon, we're asking a man that doesn't even know how to remember what he has to do. Or why people were angry at him. Because the vision was taken away because of the vision hunt decree. Yay.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
PayPal's not that hard.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
Actually.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
So
what did he say? I can't seem to remember that either.
So your visions are literally tied to your memories or what your vision technically holds up to. So if your vision was made up of if your element is pyro, in order to get the archon of pyro to blessed you with her favor and grant you a vision, you must meet their qualities that follows, I think, love and compassion, I believe. And from that point, your love and compassion will be amplified. But, well, not really be amplified, but I'm guessing your memories regarding love and compassion will be like somewhat more precious to you. Your hope, your ambitions, everything that revolved around the Pyra Archon revolved around the love and compassion qualities of the vision are there. It's like literally in your hands. That's what a vision is. But wow, if you lose that vision, I guess it's taken away from you because of the vision hunt decree. Then does that mean you basically lost the favor of the god, and as well as your love and compassion? That's kind of sad to think about now. Like, the fact that the Raigan Shogun Ball would do something like this, like, I don't know why she would.
It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all.
Your ambition to always be caring, like not careless, but like, what was the correct word? Like, whatever. Just be caring and peace and love and all that. Like, because of the Inazuma being a locked nation, you were helping everyone. Even though you were a shogun enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree, you wanted to help the village. Okay, so that's his thing. Ah, that's sad.
But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need, and look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no matter.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
Yeah. How do I not have a vision again? Can someone please explain that?
Let's go find the next poor soul.
Who is the god that I'm serving? What? 8,000. Okay, so I'm a long way to go. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, Phoebe, if you were still watching the stream, earlier in my stream I was explaining a funny story regarding
the third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him.
Like this.
This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking.
Well,
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
we can wait until he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
I think that's how... I don't think that's how, yeah.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness.
Why?
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Can we speak to the sensei?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
They're using the same character.
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day.
Paimon,
long before
chill.
you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception, but Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
That lag got my entire screen.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see,
I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
You're saying he isn't possessed?
Of course you wouldn't be.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden Chokan from her.
Shocking. I'm gonna like figure out like how to do some of these things, cause I do wanna. Here we are. Okay, so I do have the badges and the emotes that you guys wanted, but let's see how I can do this. I was like confused, like why is my thing tabbed out?
Please speak to President Song.
Oh, it's that way. So let's see. Do I have anything close to get me there? No. I suffer. That's how I'm gonna do this. Closer. Let's just go that way. All right.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
You're probably ready for like are we doing that? No. Okay, no. So it is just pending. Yeah. So it might be ready. I don't know when, but yeah. Yeah, you can tell that I've never been on this side of the map before because the map is struggling to render. Give it like 10 seconds to render. This is hard. I'll just scale it the old-fashioned way. I'll reach the top, I hope. Okay, that was close. Let's not do that. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. There we go. The reason why I'm doing this is because I am using the interactive map to keep track of all the things that I've gotten. So. There we go.
Following thunder!
Shit! Did not mean to hit the Q. Well, it's fine. What's up? You there? Damn. Yeah, I'm here. Just lag into oblivion. I'm gonna fix my lag. I'll fix my lag. There. It's about to make it. Ha! No. No. Where's the teleportation? Oh, there it is. You know what's funny? Like, I don't have much problems, but when it comes to Inazuma, I have a problem with lag. It's funny. Any other nation? No. This nation? Yes. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Ah.
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Do you think that's Lady Yae? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
Oh, it's you.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I
You went
beg you.
for Yai instead of
As you can
Yay
see,
instead of all.
Lady Yai,
Lady Yai.
Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see
I
those
go
who have
for
lost
both.
to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
I'm going for all because I don't have enough material to level them all. I'm not going for all. See, I'm going for all. Even though I don't have enough material to level them, I'm gonna try and go for all just to say, yeah, I went for all. I went for ball. I went for Yai. I went for Inuzuma's version of Fischl. And Inuzuma's version of Barbara. So yeah.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions.
There's a theory that's been going on, but I want to play this thing first, and then I'll play through all of Inazuma before I say the theory.
Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
I deadass want to get a a Genshin Impact cosplay or whatever. But one of the appearances that I want to get a vision for myself. I want to get a vision. I think they actually have that, you get that commissioned, a nicely good one too.
Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Anzai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Where did he come from?
Yeah.
Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost?
Also, Ball is the Archon, so she'll probably have a rerun. Yeah, she probably will have a rerun if she's... Well, does that mean the other two Archons will also come back with reruns as well? I hope. Because I missed two of them, and I'm sad that I missed them. Well, let's make them have a rerun again, because I do not want them to go to standard. Because that's gonna be painful. But yeah, you can get the visions in I think these are the Inazuma versions. Those visions are just like... Let's see. Yeah, there are different versions. There's Lio and Mondstadt. Yeah. There's Liwei, and Mondstadt. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me for some reason. Liwei. Yeah, something like that. You know, I'm just gonna pretend. I'm just gonna keep butchering it. Can't wait until we can control all the elements. I've seen online that the next nation is gonna be the fire one. Now I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for the fire nation.
I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Hold on, I deadass wanna know how to pronounce this. Good thing I muted my computer's slow enough that I can unmute a video before ads play. I'm glad about that. That's the one benefit.
How to pronounce the name?
No, just...
How do you go about pronouncing it? Liwa.
Liwa. Liga. There we go. I just need to know how to pronounce that name.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Also, I created sorry, I didn't get it created now. What am I talking about? It's waiting for pending. It's being pending right now, but I got 3 emotes finally commissioned. They're in. It's just I'm waiting for the pending to be done. I can only have 1 at a time for tier 1, but as I get more subs, more slots will be opened, and there we go.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
even though like...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
It's funny, like, even though they are like, have years on them, he is still his sensei. He could still give him orders. As if he was still a pupil. That's funny.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
I knew it! They saw me!
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
Shit.
For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
I'm dead.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
What? What?
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. I'm so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
How many pulls did it take for me to get to Kamisato? Oh yeah, right. I can actually show my Yes, people say she's the previous Electro Archon. But I thought Archons die when they and that's how they pass on the Archon title to the next one. I don't know. Because we know Venti and Rex Lapis. Rex Lapis? I have to say something else. No. It's the nose. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So only the nose, because I'm going to die from this. I did not die from that. Okay.
I'm sure the Kamisato
Remember,
clan
La
will be
Senora
fine.
stole them. Yep, I remember. Yeah, Venti got his stolen by La Senora by having her shoved their entire, like shoving her entire hand through the chest and ripping it out. That's how Venti got stolen. I remember that. Ah, poor Venti. He just like had it just.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Dead. And then, yeah, that's how that happened. Venti's still alive, by the way. Rex Lapis. I hope I'm saying it. Other than that, Zhang Li. I'll just say that. I don't want to butcher that man's name if I can't pronounce it or say it correctly. But Zhang Li, he made a bet or a contract, a final contract, to which we do not know what that contract entails.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Or we somewhat do. But basically, once everything is fulfilled and the contract is done, he has to relinquish his Genosis. That's what the contract I'm guessing. We don't know the full details. That's that. But no, what I was trying to say was I thought that Archons die. Like, sure, yes, the Gnosis has to be passed on to the next Archon, but I thought like the like after you pass it on, the previous Archons, they're like already dead. That's what I was thinking. Like they were long dead. That's what I was trying to go for. Like, yeah, the Gnosis is gone, and sure, I'm not the Archon anymore, but I can finally die now. That's what I was trying to go for. Like, I thought they were already dead. I didn't know they were still kicking, or you can see the previous. Like, that's actually very, very interesting if you can actually run into the previous, since Venti and Zhangli are technically the only two from 3,000 years ago. I think they're like the first. They're still the first ones because they just wander a lot and gather information. Huh. That is, I think they're the first ones. I could be entirely wrong, but I'm still learning the history. So yeah.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
I kind of find it interesting now. How is Ball going to lose her Genosis? How is she going to lose her Gnosis then? I find it interesting. Because La Senora is coming for her. Signora, she is coming. It's always Tartagula, I think. Yeah, by the way, yeah. Ooh. That is gonna be fun. Can we get back to Gnosis then? Can we fight her and get back to the Genosis? Wait, is it gonna be like one of those one-time bosses where you can't just farm it? Because to be honest, when we were fighting the orchid, not the orchid, the whatchamacallit, the the vortex terror or whatever. I can't remember his name. But I wanted to fight him again. I wanted to fight him again. Like, that was actually a good fight. I want to do it again. Like, sure, we don't actually fight him. We leave it to, like, we leave it to everyone else. But just fighting the waves after waves after waves, it's just like, you know, that's kind of interesting. I think it's a weekly thing. I don't know. No, I don't think it's a weekly thing because it doesn't appear on the map as an icon. And if you go all the way through Liyue. It's only Barbados. Sorry, not Barbados. The dragon. I don't think the dragon's name is Barbados. Barbados is Fenty. It's whatever. And we fight the wolf. The Valen, thank you.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh? No.
Then child, yes. Bororiaris and child. And then right, her voice is I remember.
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
Hey, look, Pillow. It's her. It's your favorite character.
I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
We didn't actually help them all at all. The damage done by losing the vision was gonna be undone.
Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because she wanted to.
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Alright, we can be friends. God damn it, Paimon. Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
I hope they can one day be free from their torment. It seems to be a fate worse than death. It kind of does.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential.
Okay, Pillow. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the element on each vision is based on whichever god granted the favor, correct? It's not like Baal granted the fire, electro, animo, and water visions. It's more of like Baal granted the electro visions on the and just the electro visions, or can she grant any element? Because that's what my brain is trying to wrap around. So she's only in charge of just electro then. Yep. Only Electro. Okay, then here's another question. If she's just in charge of just Electro, why is she taking away visions that aren't hers? That's not her! Wait, what? Like, I'm pretty sure the other gods, or sorry, the other archons, because I'm pretty sure the other archons would be like, excuse me, like, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Like, I'm pretty sure the fire archon would have like a few choice words with her. Like, if Venti wasn't so free-spirited, I'm pretty sure he would have a choice few words. Zhongli would just look at her while drinking some tea. Just like, no, how dare you. Because I find it funny as well, because the Traveler can receive, like, quote-unquote blessings, his version of visions, from the statues. So in my mind, I'm thinking that the Traveler, upon touching the ball statue, like, and getting the blessing from the Raiden Shogun, it's like Ball just got like a detection, like thinking, wait a minute, who granted who a vision? Don't question it. So it's like Ball just got like a detection, was like, wait a minute, I didn't grant this person a vision. What? Who gave this man a vision under my authority? I just have that image. It's like my headcanon now. Like, Ball knows I'm here. Ball's not gonna come from my head because I got a vision without her knowing. She's coming from my head. What was her signature move? Her signature move what was it?
Thunder's roar, lightning's flash, the wind's assault, and the rain's descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
Ayaka, so this entire time you just wanted me to see the hell that everyone wanted. So you can, oh fine, I'll help you out, mate. I'll help you out, we're friends.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
What was the promise again? Alright,
bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd place my trust in the right person after all.
Scripts
now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Don't question it, it's game logic. Sometimes you gotta question game logic. Kamisada Ayaka and Toma take you once again to the Komori Tea House. And this is where the game decides to try and kill me. I do want to meet, like, the other Archons. And I will make sure I'm on time with them. I make sure I'm on time with them. But that means Venti and Zhongli, oh god.
Well, here we are again.
Gotta do standard. I don't want to do standard. I don't want to do standard. Unless I'm being funded. I don't want to do standard. I don't have two. I have none. I don't got, like, every single girl's husbando and everyone's favorite trap. Like, I don't got them. But I will go for a ball. Because she'll be the first one, and I know everyone's been memeing about her, like, with her, booby sword. Which is funny. So, man. I just need to make sure I'm on time. Like once she drops, I have to pull her. Cause otherwise I'll miss it again. I'll be like, God damn it. I have to make sure I get Hu Tao, Ganyu, and Ball and everyone from Inazuma once. At least. Cause once I miss them, I'm dead.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
I swear, if I get Ball instead of...
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here.
I can't
Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense.
I can't keep paying
Perfect
for
place
it.
for a secret base.
But I will,
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Oh, Kokome. I know, okay. I forgot who Kokome was. I can try and bring back Pixelmon, but I'm trying to remember that website that my friend gave. It was a free Pixelmon server. I forgot who Kokome 2 was. Oh right, I called her the Inazuma Barbara. I forgot because I didn't know her name. I read lol. You were searching it up. No? Anyway. It's been a while since I played Genshin. Yeah.
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
I imagine Ball and Kokomi were on the same banner. You got to school, okay. Well, nice. At least you can see me stream now. I'm probably actually gonna keep to my word I made like several months back. It got canceled. I got classes coming up in a few weeks, maybe next month.
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others.
Not really.
Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
I remember.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there was also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree. Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
That is weird.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went. Kinda want one too.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn!
Genshin be
So
like
they found out
years
about
of
it?
grinding wasted.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
It's only right that he should be safe.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone.
Ah, yes.
When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
I think I know who she's talking about. Alright. It is reaching like the 2-hour mark, and you like, but more importantly, I do wanna like not spend like 20,000 years doing this. So, I'm kidding. I'll definitely try and do a Genshin Impact thing. Genshin Impact Let's Play. No, I wouldn't say Let's Play, more like just stream where you just see me grind and it's just all that stuff. You can help, including helping hand and all that. I wouldn't mind. And if they somehow do allow server transfer notions, maybe one of you could actually, like some of you could actually join my world whenever I decided to put it open. And help me grind and all that. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. I probably will do the event on my own. Because, actually I think I did the event already. Let me see, hold up. Event details. Is it already complete? Did I not complete it? Let's see. But I will try and definitely do polls on the stream, because that's fun. New. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. Because I do want to, anyway. If you guys want to, I could do banner polls on the stream. It will be fun. You'll see sometimes my bullshit luck when it comes to banner polls, because sometimes I win the 50-50, which I've been doing a lot of, and other times I don't win. And I either got it, and I improved that because I got a gene on an Ayago banner, and I was doing really well on the 50-50. Maybe, but it's gonna be fun times. For now, I'm gonna do this event, and then we'll end the stream and come back. Where's my mouse?
Yeah. Let's get down to business.
Up.
What? Lightning flash!
I think like the Genshin Impact anniversary is coming up, coming back, so coming out soon. I don't know. Not sure, yeah.
Lightning flash! Take this!
What I blew up? Oh, wait, it's just thunder and lightning. Phew.
How's this? You know a thing or two.
Sparks and flash! La la la. That really hurt. Hey, I did it. Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
Yeah! Thunderclap! Fall before me. You know a thing or two. Yeah! Lightning flash!
Oz, reveal thyself.
Jesus, that was painful.
My blade! A thing or two. Lightning flash! Following thunder! My blade! This is not the end.
By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee. Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
To the fairy.
Speaking of this, I don't know which Schnee to pick out of the 4. Like, I genuinely don't know which one to pick. Okay. I did the event, so for now, this is where the stream will end. I will try and pick it back up, so to avoid like another hiatus. I am really sorry about that, by the way. I was really busy with work, so I couldn't really do much. But now that I'm free from work and I somewhat can balance this with school and work at college since they're all the same location, it'd be a little bit much more easier. But with that being said, this will be the end of my stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed that Genshin Impact stream for now. I will do the Danganronpa game. I haven't forgot about that. But I wanted to try and get back with Genshin Impact because that is technically like a really, really nice, relaxing game to play. I don't have to worry about execution trials. Anyway, for now, I hope I'll catch you all